So today I wanted to talk about about the development of EA in our actual world, like how it will be going and how it will change the world. So my key questions can relate to the scientific innovation and all the property stuff, like you have rules, you have power, but you have also regulations and kind of restriction. So you can see in those documents I've got one about the monster of Frankenstein, one about Project Kara, one article, which is one of them image and the other one a text, and for the last one a poem. So to start off, about Frankenstein. I took this image from Google Image, and it's one of the most popular and usable image. I chose this one because I prefer this version of Frankenstein, since it's better of the misty green that you can saw in every cinematographic representation. His hair is kind of down, and for ourselves, he seems a bit lazy and calm. And if we want to talk about his clothes, he's wearing a t-shirt. For myself, I think I pick Frankenstein because it's, for me, the first creation of an intelligence, but which isn't really human, you know? So for Project Kara, it was a little video about 6 minutes, if my memory as well, are good. And it will talk about a new product in the market, which is Project Kara. And this product was related to be for everyone. And this product will do everything you know you need and everything you want, like singing, like helping you having a social relation. And in the video, the Project Kara, we can see on the left, was crying because she developed emotions, and the one who made the reparation stuff and the verification, like the quality assurance tester, got him the same emotion. He was sad for her, so she got emotion, but she didn't get restrict, and she got to the whole product market, and she goes with everyone, and she got sold. But yeah, it's really story. After we got on the left an article which is talk about I think it's fishing business. But the important things about this document, it was written by an intelligence artificial, which is pretty optimized. It creates herself her own article. I think it's one page for 5 minutes, and it got an algorithm which works to take the best information in every subject, and after it post it. And on the right, we got an article. We got a lot tweets and shared on social media. It talk about the influence of intelligence and what will impact in the economic stuff, like the PIB, for example, or the money coming from a country. For example, they talk about Indian economy, and they had to think in 20 years with those work in the artificial intelligence will gain something like $25 billion in just 20 years. So yeah, and we got on the end a poem was written by an EA, and this one talk especially about how can I say it? The development of on our world, but it takes subject from death and creation. And the important things from this poem is like the article press, it was written by an EA, and also I think when you just give some special word, you can create something specific about it. So yeah, development in progress. That's it for my documents.
Thank you. So now I'm going to ask you some questions about your document. So first of all, what is the influence of artificial intelligence on human beings?
On the human beings, about the influence, I have to think that, like I've talked about, it will improve a lot of stuff, like all the economic stuff, but also optimization. For example, imagine you're in the hole and you have something medical. I think with the development you could get a better treatment and a better lifestyle. For example, if you have to wake up and optimize yourself to have a better sleep or some stuff like this.
Okay. And okay, so how do you explain like the fact that AI writes better press article than human beings, like according to the documentary?
Well, to explain about it, it's like, you know, when you read a book. Imagine you need like to take the specific information that you need to write an essay. It's like the same thing. For example, we've made DA work on it and analyze documents and last news, which is like whole stuff, because a lot of things can happen, but from this one it was about a specific subject, so it was much easier, and also it worked with specific word, for example, and in the time being it just developed ourselves. So it's explained because it can do the same work as a human, but since it's computer, it's much faster.
And do you think that the KHALIFA projects could be actually created?
I think that our project will be created. Like, we're living in a world which is constant progress, and also you would have to prepare yourself for the development. And I think one of the accommodation you can have is having like a real robot with you, but with the human faces, with the human skin, with the human tone and that stuff. I think it will be arrived in like 50 years, but it will happen.
Okay. And like, does the poem in the document 5 relate to human feelings?
I had to think no, because this type of EA like doesn't work like Project Cara, because for example Project Cara was the development of emotions, but those EA which for example made the poem, it's one of the EA of Google, and they work 2 times on it, which one of Twitter, and she got social harassment problem, but this one it's like you create the poem, but there is an intelligence to help you with some words, but I don't think it's related to real emotions.
Okay. And how will you relate this subject to the theme of being a society?
Well, I have to think that everything in our world works with our society. Like, imagine you going buy bread, for example. You work in the economic society, and with this money, someone can do something for the society, like buy something, and with this one, someone will create a stuff, and everything is going like this. So I think having intelligence work on something, or who can buy or sell for something specific, or work on something specific, I think it's kind of like working in society. You know, you're working as a specific place, and you can put an EA and a robot in the same specific place. So it develops our society, and he'll work on it.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.